Hi there friends, welcome to my channel. In today's episode, I'm going to be naming you my top 10 winter fragrances. Now before I begin my list, make sure you hit that like button and let's jump right into it. Number 10, I chose by the house of Robert Graham, and this is Fortitude. It's a good sweet fragrance, very cozy. You get tonka bean here, you get tobacco. One of the fragrances that kind of reminds me of is the one Eau de Parfum by Dolce & Gabbana, but this one's way better than that. It is very kind of like a syrupy to me. It's very dense. It doesn't project as loud, but it's a very nice cozy one that you could wear in the winter. And this was by the house of Robert Graham, Fortitude. Number 9, I chose Tom Ford's Ombre Leather. I feel like this is the best entry-level leather fragrance. You want to get into your leather fragrances, wear this one over the OG. Just a very nice one. Lasts a long time. Good projection. Good compliment getter. By the house of Tom Ford, Ombre Leather Parfum. Number 8 is by the house of Parfums de Marly, and this one's Harriet. Yes. To me, this smells like a pipe tobacco cherry fragrance. Get some creaminess, very nice pipe tobacco. You love the note tobacco. Get yourself a bottle of this. It's good one, good projection, and it has a good, decent longevity. Not too bad. Yeah. So moving on to number 7. This is by the house of Maison Margiela's, and this one's by the replica line. This is by the Fireplace. So it smells just like the Fireplace. Like you smell chestnuts. Has a nice amount of sweetness and spices. I get the burnt marshmallow vibes here. Very nice one. If you like your sweet fragrances, gourmandish, definitely check out this one, Maison Margiela's by the Fireplace. For number 6, I chose by the house of Tom Ford, and then this is from the private line, and this one's Tobacco Vanille. Just a beautiful tobacco vanilla fragrance. Smells like a vanilla bean to me, like when you're baking. Very nice. We got a bunch of spices in here like cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, and good amount of sweetness. It has good longevity. So it is on the pricier side, but definitely if you love your tobacco and you love the note vanilla, this is definitely one you want to add to your collection. This one was Tobacco Vanille. Number 5 is by the house of Christian Dior, and this is a Dior Homme Intense. Now, this one has a nice, beautiful iris note. So if you like iris, you definitely need to try out Dior Homme Intense. Very smooth, very sophisticated, very classy. This is one of those fragrances that you want to wear dressed up, just because it smells luxurious, and yeah, pretty good. I really like this. So if you can find this one somewhere in the online or in the discounters, definitely pick yourself a bottle if you love the note iris. This one was Dior Homme Intense. For number 4, I chose by the house of Xerjoff's, and this is Tony Iommi. To me, this is the best Gourmand fragrance. It's just beautiful. You get the nice rose note, smells jammy. You get some caramel here. It's very sweet. It's very soft. It's very sensual. It's very elegant. This is a fragrance I like to wear when I'm wearing a suit and a tie. Great fragrance. To me, when I'm wearing it, I don't feel like it's projected as loud. Like I could smell it, faintly smell it, but it's not one of those bold fragrances, but it is a very nice fragrance, very expensive smelling fragrance, that if you love the note rose, you love the note patchouli, you're into your gourmand fragrances, you definitely need to check out Xerjoff's Tony Iommi. So next, for number 3, this is one of my absolute favorite ones, and this is by the house of Guerlain, and this is Santal Royal. Now this one is a beautiful rose oud fragrance. We get sandalwood here. It is very bold. It is rich. like 2 to 3 sprays is all you need, because it has that oud, so it's really strong. Like, you don't want to choke yourself up wearing this. Again, this is a great classical fragrance to wear. It is more towards their this is like their Middle Eastern fragrances, just because they with the note oud. A lot of Middle Easterns, they like to use oud in their fragrances. This one, I just fell in love with this fragrance. The rose is what sold me on the fragrance, and it was just really, really nice. Like, I mean, yeah, you have to be into your rose. You have to be into your rose and oud fragrances in order to like this one. But this is a very good one. It's like for a niche house. It's pretty affordable. It is more expensive than some of their entry-level fragrances, but it's worth it. You get 125 ml. You can't go wrong with this fragrance. If you love rose, you like oud, and you like the note sandalwood, definitely check out Santal Royale by Gourmand. And from number 2, I chose by the house of Les Abstraits, and this is Le Douleur Exquise. Now again, this is a rose-based fragrance. You get a bunch of rose in here. You get some animalic note, very rich. It's very bold. It smells very expensive smelling. Like, I mean, this fragrance to me is a fragrance that sold me when I could smell it on my clothes. It was just the scent. It lasts a long time, and this one's a pricier one. But if you love the rose, you definitely need to try out Le Douleur Exquise by the house of Les Abstraits. They also sell like 2 milliliters on their website, so you could sample it before you pull the trigger and purchase it. But I really, really like this one by the house of Les Abstraits, Le Douleur Exquise. This is a great classical, sophisticated fragrance. If you love the note rose and you like those animalic notes, you definitely need to check out Le Douleur Exquise by Les Abstraits. And last but not least, this fragrance is one of my all-time favorite ones. It's my, like I could say, it's like my signature scent. Though I have a lot of fragrances, I wear a lot of fragrances, but this is the one that I connected the most with. It was released in the 1990s, so not a lot of people wearing it, that are younger crowd, but for like the older crowd and like the ages 30 and up, this is a perfect fragrance. And this is by the house of Chanel, and this is Chanel's Egoist. Now, I don't want to get you mix you guys up with the other flanker, because they have brought another flanker of this called Platinum Egoist. That one's a totally different fragrance than this. This is a rose sandalwood fragrance, so it's really different. Very beautiful. Like, I mean, it does smell a little bit vintage, but they've after the while from the 1990 until now, they have reformulated a lot, so they have modernized it. You get that nice sandalwood, you have rose, you get a little bit of tobacco in here. Just a beautiful fragrance that, if you love the note rose again and sandalwood, you definitely need to check out this one. I know people who live in Canada, they don't sell this in Canada, so you gotta find it in like the duty frees or somewhere in the States. I seen they sell. I bought mine in the States. This one, as you could see in the bottle, I have put on quite a bit of the dent in it. I also owned a vintage bottle as well, so I do alternate between the two. That one, the vintage one, is more potent, is more powerful, though I like this one too as well. I highly recommend this one. Very classical, elegant fragrance that will get compliments from the ladies, and yeah, so it's really nice one by the house of Chanel, and this one's called Chanel's Egoist. There we have it, guys. Those are my 10 of my favorite fragrances that I'll be wearing this winter. Write down in the comment section below. Let me know what fragrances would you be wearing this winter. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care. Peace.